This is Jamey Boyum in White Oak. I'm here with White Oak City Coordinator Jamey Purcell, and apparently you guys have looks like some new water meters coming. Now you replaced them about 10 years ago, right? With something a little more modern.
Right, the ones that we have now are newer from what we did have, and that was about 10 years ago. So right now we're getting to the end of the life of the battery. All these meters do take batteries. So you're gonna get some that last 10, you can get some that last for 15, you can get some that last up to 20 years. So it all depends on what you go to, how much activity they're doing, but right now we're in the middle of talking to companies to see what they can offer, see how much this project is gonna cost to replace these meters, and we'll do it in stages throughout the year.
Okay, and yeah, as far as the batteries and these things, it's not like rechargeable. You can't just pull it apart and put a new battery in it, right? I mean,
Right.
once it's dead, it's dead.
Yeah, once it's dead, and you take the register that you have, you take it off, and you just put another register on it, whether it goes with the meter that we have now or the ones that we're looking to get. You just replace it with that register, and then you just keep on going.
Okay, and you got you have an example down here of the older one and the newer one that you're looking at. Can we take a look at the old one there?
Yeah.
So that's the one with the dial on it, I guess.
This is what we have right now. It has a battery in it, but it also has a dial gauge on it. So if it stopped working, we still have a dial read on this register. And the ones that we're looking into possibly is the digital register, and it throws out digital numbers, the flow rate, how many gallons per minute, and this will go to straight to the computer of the utility clerk, and she'll see how many gallons. The customer will see how many gallons are being used. They can use their app or go on the computer online and keep up with their own water use.
Okay, so this one here, just so you can see a little better, that's what we're talking about. And then, and this one, I guess the battery life is shorter because there's mechanical parts in this, right?
You're looking at probably 10, 11, or 12 years. Some of them may last a little bit longer, but the average is about 10 years on those.
Okay, and so, and I guess it was 10 years ago that you started using these, so
Correct.
They're starting to age out.
They're
right?
starting to age out. We need to replace them, and so we might as well go to what's new, the new technology out there, and replace them with the digitals that's going to use less battery life, and we can get probably 15, maybe 20 years out of the new ones.
Okay, and you were telling me that you don't know that these are dead until you drive by and try to get a radio reading, right?
Correct. That's a radio read, and if it picks up, then we move on to the next one. But if it doesn't, guys have to get out, look at the dial on it, and write the number down, and then they have to compare that to the last reading. So these new ones will eliminate that and just send everything straight to the computer here at the office.
I see. So they can, this will keep turning because this is the meter, right? This is the thing it sits on. And that's the actual meter.
That's the actual meter itself. That's what the water goes through.
So this sits on here.
And that sits on top. That's the register that tells how much water is going through the meter.
Okay,
When
yeah.
the water is running.
So without this, you're not going to know what's going through here.
Correct.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was looking at this closely, and wow, it's just really got some low miles.
Yes, that one is a good one.
You haven't turned that back, have you?
I ain't touched it.
That's what I thought. Okay, and then here's the new one that you guys are looking at now. This one is a digital. I don't know how well you can see it in there. And then this one can be read from here, City Hall.
Correct. The utility clerk will be the one doing the readings, not the public works guy.
Okay, and so and that's going to free up your guys.
That's going to free them up to go out and take care of leaks, go take care of some other stuff that needs to be attended to, and this meter reading will be all done through the City Hall here at the water clerk's office.
So I guess you're going to need a tower and repeaters, though.
Correct. We'll have one tower and 2 repeaters, one on the south side, one on the north side of town.
Okay, all right. And so, what kind of costs we looking at for this?
For the new ones, for everything, the whole package, right around 800,000 for everything.
Okay, and then the old ones, these are not really that much cheaper, are they?
No, we're looking at probably 250 for the register, not the whole complete meter, but just the register itself is about 250.
Okay, 250,000. Yeah.
$250 each
Per
register.
Oh, I dropped it. No, I didn't drop it.
So we're looking at about 2,800 registers in the city.
Yeah, okay. And this, well, just, you're having to replace these things anyway. It just kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, get something new, get the new technology that's out there.
Mm-hmm. And then these both fit on
The current meter.
on these
they do
things.
fit.
Yeah, okay.
That's correct.
All right, well, good deal. So that's what's coming to White Oak, and actually with these digital meters, I guess be able to get an app, things like that, and really just monitor what's
Oh
happening.
yeah, the customers will have right at their fingertips.
So if there's a leak, they'll know.
There's a leak, there's any kind of issues, they want to see how much water they're using, they can see everything.
All right, good deal. Anything you like to add?
I think that's it.
All right, yeah. Next year or so, I guess that's what you're looking at for this.
Yeah, hopefully within the year's time that we're gonna have the infrastructure and some of these new registers, hopefully maybe half of the city. We just don't want to do it all at the same time, because then we're looking at 15 years from now to replace every single one of them.
At
So
the
we
same
can kind of
time.
do it in stages.
Yeah. Plus, you have been replacing some of these, I guess, as they've been dying on you. So now
Right.
there's new ones of these
There's
out
new
there.
ones in the grounds, those can last, 10 plus years, so we'll take care of the old ones first and then replace the new ones.
Okay, good deal. Yeah, well, not that one because I dropped it.
Yeah,
I gotta go. Thanks, Jimmy. Appreciate you.
thank you.
We'll have more later on KLTV 7 News and KLTV.com. And stay hydrated.